Alright, welcome YouTube to our Wolfenstein 2 I am Death Incarnate achievement slash trophy walkthrough. So, what I'm going to show you is what works for me, okay? I'm not too sure it's going to always work for you as well, because what I'm trying to say is sometimes the soldiers move a little different. Like, for example, on my screen, the soldiers might be on point A, but on your screen, they can be on point B. So, just a heads up on that. I will try to do this very stealthy, okay? I'm going to try to avoid as many fights as I can because they will kill you really fast, as you will be able to tell later on. So I'm also going to try to skip all the non-action fights, and by that I mean the parts where we're just walking, the scenes, and also all of the Evas hammer missions because they should be very simple to do. I will also try to give you a heads up on certain sections where you can start farming for certain perks, okay? And before we start, I want to give you at least 5 tips that I would recommend. So tip number 1 would be I would recommend that you have already completed the campaign so that you're used to the mechanics, the weapons, and also just get an idea of how the mission flows. Tip number 2 is start filling up the perks as soon as possible. We're not going to need all of them, but I will try to give you a heads up on, this is a good spot to do so and so perk. Tip number 3 is try to upgrade the weapons. We don't really know where all the upgrades are. There's no video on that either. But realistically, we only need 2 weapons: the pistol and the assault rifle. And I think we should be good with that. Tip number 4 is save, okay? You can save any damn time you want, okay? When you finish a fight, save it. I will try to also give you the best spots for you to save, just in case. But, it doesn't matter. Just save whenever the hell you want. That's the key on this. And number 5 would have to be patience, okay? You're going to die a lot. Just because I'm making it seem really easy does not mean that I did not die like 20 times, okay? Sometimes it's just like getting used to, like, okay, 3 guys are going to pop out here, so this is how it's going to go down. So if you're ready for that, let's get started. Alright, so as soon as you pick up the weapon, there's one guy on the floor, so make sure you get him, and there's 3 in total. So as soon as you go up a little head, someone's going to pop out from the right. Take cover at this spot, and then when you pop out, there's someone behind the desk. Just wait up for him to pop out, don't go after him, and you should be able to get him right there. Okay, so the reason I'm showing you this spot right here is because there is a couple of health packs to the left, and those really help out for the overcharge perk. So try to pick up health packs whenever you can, and as soon as you leave this spot, there are going to be 2 guys coming down the stairs. Okay, they don't know you're there, so you have the advantage on them. Just make sure you shoot them. There's that one, and then the other guy shouldn't really notice you too much, and this should realistically be it for probably about a minute or so. I'm just going to show you. Go up the stairs, or up the elevator, excuse me. There's a guy right here, but you don't have to shoot him. And right there. This is a really good spot to save it, just in case if you feel like it. And then this is a spot where Seth's gonna basically tell you not to cross because of the traps. And yeah, I got a little freaked out there, but that's okay. Just when you turn the corner, make sure you pick up the armor and the health packs and stuff. Alright, so this is after the cutscene. There's a guy to your left. Don't shoot him. Just set up the trap so you don't cause any more noise. You want to go down, and this is where I start doing a little hiccups again. You want to take a right now. Yeah, I'm going this way, but you want to take a right, and there's a guy at the end. You want to go up to him, stealth kill him, and you also get the achievement just in case if you don't have it. And in this part, it's a little weird because I went to go pick up those health packs, which you don't really have to at this point, but which I did, and there was a guy to my right, so I believe he's the one that died right now. Ignore going on top of the stairs, or the stairs. Just take a left, and then just take a right. Deactivate the trap, of course. And this is a part that's a little weird sometimes, where sometimes enemies spawn at the right spot and they don't. So once you exit the door right now at the end of the hallway, you're gonna get on this platform that's taking you up. So sometimes there's gonna be a guy standing like on the catwalk, I think you want to call him. Sometimes there's one, as I will show you right now. There's one on top right there. He's not always there, but in total there should be 3 enemies in this spot. But just be expecting that if he is there and you shoot him, 2 more are gonna be coming towards the other end of the catwalk. I think it's what they're called. So there should only be 3 in total in this spot. Just a heads up on that. And then this is a really good spot to save it again. Alright, once you get on this platform over here, this is, you can be an asshole, I guess, like I did. So I saw the guy, I set up the trap, and as I was leaving, I was like, you know what, I'm going to be an asshole to this guy, and I'm going to boost my perk, the one where you kill them by environmental kills. So I killed them right there, and yeah. Alright, so as soon as you go down, there are 4 enemies down here. It's a little tricky because they're always popping out and hiding in, but the whole point is to shoot them when they're popping out. If you have better aim than me, you should be able to take this guy down, but I have horrible aiming sometimes. So as you can see, I missed really bad. And just like I said, just wait for them to pop out. Just move in little by little. Don't go too crazy just because you see them, in the corner, because they will beat the shit out of you if you do one little mistake. So the thing is, just move in little by little, like as I'm doing, as you will tell. Like they're moving out and popping out like that, so that's kind of a danger sometimes. But again, you gotta be lucky sometimes. But this part's more like patience, I guess. It's more like a waiting game. Get into the right angle like that. So if you see him behind somewhere, and also try to be pre-aiming as well when you turn around the corner. And I'm not too sure if someone died in there, but there was an explosion, and this is a good spot to save it at this point as well. Alright, so after you save, once you go down, there will be a guy going up the stairs, just a heads up on that. So you want to be pre-aiming before you get there. And when you go down, you basically want to get on top of the, I guess you want to call it a treadmill. So just follow exactly what I do. Again, I'll try to cut these out most likely. But once you go on top, they're going to shut down the power. And as soon as you look back, there's a balcony, and there's a guy right there. So try to shoot him as fast as you can, because he will kill you really good. Try to reload here. And there's 2 guys popping out here, okay? So one's going to kind of kill himself and just kill the other one. I don't know if he's always going to kill himself through there or not. But just be expecting 2 guys at least. And this next part, I think, is probably the hardest part of the entire mission, in my opinion at least. So, yeah. Alright, so you want to make sure you save it, okay? Because this part is going to be pretty hard sometimes. And this is a really good spot to farm for the stealth takedown perk. As you will see right now, I'm like somewhere close to the 30 mark. So this part's really hard because, like I mentioned before, sometimes the bots or the AI, behave different. For example, these 3 next guys right here that I kill are always there. But the guys on the other side, sometimes they go kill themselves, like in the little electric traps. And then sometimes they just kind of start walking towards you. So it kind of depends sometimes. So in this part, we're going to get on top of the conveyor belt, I believe is what they're called. You want to stealth kill this guy. This guy's the one that gave me a lot of trouble, because sometimes he saw me, but going through the belt kind of helped out a lot. And then this is the tricky part, because I saw a guy coming towards me, so I hid, okay? This is a good spot to save as well. So I cut it a little, or I fast forwarded it to this guy. I let him walk too forward, so he ended up seeing the guy that I killed, and he called for backup, basically. So this is a part where I kind of fucked up a little, but that's where the saving point comes in. So a guy comes in here, and I know I tried saying I was going to try to avoid fights as much as I could, but in this spot I was kind of comfortable, I guess. So you're going to see me save it here just in a little bit. Like I said, if you're one of those guys that just wants to save it after every corner you take, by all means do it, okay? Just because you save it 100 times, it's not going to pop out in the achievement or slash trophy, right? Like, oh, this guy saved it 1,000 times versus someone who saved it 10. It's not going to pop out. You still get the same thing at the end, okay? So at this point, I saved it, so I was very comfortable going forward, even though I couldn't really see. But what I'm trying to tell you is, if you see no guy, go to the corner and just save it, and then just keep on pressing forward like that, okay? That's probably the best tip I can give for this part, because you can't really see, and there was a little gas tank there that I did not see. So I wish I was able to see it, and I would have probably knocked those guys out. There's 2 guys up there in front, but instead of going after them, just take a turn to the right, and at the end of the hallway, just take a left, and you should be able to kill the guy very easily because he's not looking at you. But the problem with that, it's going to be the guy after that. So as soon as you kill him, turn to the left real quick, and the other one's gonna be there. So just a heads up on that, and just like I said, you could have saved it a little earlier too. So that should be it, because there's only those two guys right there, and after this it should be really simple. All right, so this is the last part. There is a readable here if you want to pick it up, but after you hit the button to start to make the conveyor belt move forward, when you get on top of it, there's gonna be a guy to your left, okay? And he should be the last enemy for this mission. So just be careful, start pre-aiming if you can, and he should be there. If you don't look at him, he's gonna kill you really good. So like I messed up. And that should really be it for the first mission. So if you enjoyed the first mission and you thought it was helpful, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like this, and let me know if you think I should improve on some things or I didn't explain some things, but just let me know down in the section below. And like I said, I hope it helps. So I'll see you next time for the next video. Goodbye.